morning. I was asked to, if I would do some tarot today. So I'm going to pull some cards and see what we get for the spirit read. Now, I don't know how well these are going to work together because these are different cards that I'm using, but we'll see. Okay, so the topic is, hold on, got one card, accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Accountability. Okay. Yeah, one is accountable for their actions. Okay. And being responsible, being a responsible person. Progressions, journey. Okay. Part of the journey is learning to be accountable. Okay. And to be somebody that is responsible, doing what you know you need to do, following through. Very important to follow through. Fortune. Okay. And let's see what else we have with this. You know, as one progresses, one should find that their actions are, it's important what you do in life. And not only what you do, but the intent behind it as to why you're doing it. Okay? Okay, we've got loss, feelings of loss, and we've got walking away. Okay? So, again, they can be being honest in what actions you've done, what you're doing, okay? Feeling like one has faced loss, or you want to see that others face loss. So if somebody has that niggling, that I'm going to get even attitude, maybe if they're going to progress on the path, progress forward, and they want to have good fortune, but fortune can also be a karma card, because what you put out there, even if the person they are going after is not retaliating on them, although they may claim they're being retaliated against, but nobody's doing anything. There is karma that's going to come up, okay? And this is something that, be accountable for your actions and be willing to walk away. Now, some people just want to walk away from their accountability, okay? They convince themselves that I can be as nasty as I want, go after people, demean them, whatever I'm going to do, okay? And I'm justified in my actions because maybe I heard something I didn't like, okay? But there is no justification for any of it. There is no justification, okay? So whether one is trying to walk away from their responsibilities, okay? And if you walk away from your responsibilities, you're going to feel like there has been some, perhaps somebody will feel there's loss. Maybe somebody's counting on you, but you're not being upstanding. You're not being someone that's being righteous, right thinking, right mind, okay? So again, if you're going to progress, understanding there is karma in place. So be a good person, be a better person. Have some responsibility for what you're doing. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Being accountable is a gift of love for yourself and others. Okay? So no matter what loss one feels one has encountered, sometimes, and if one has that I'm going to get even attitude, and they want to emotionally walk away, okay, from whatever they're doing and covering it over with, well, I'm right in what I'm doing, okay? Because somebody said something I didn't like, so I'm going to go after them and I'm going to make them pay because I feel like I've faced some loss somewhere, okay? Well, whether one wants to believe it or not, karma is in play, okay? And if one is going to progress on a spiritual path, progress in life, they have to be willing to let go of these things rather than having their nose out of joint at every turn, okay? So we're going to go ahead and pick another one. We'll just do both of these back to back and see what we have. Not really a reading I want to do on Thanksgiving. It's kind of the opposite of Thanksgiving, Women supporting women. Together, we can transcend our individual limitations. So yes, it's excellent to have women supporting women, but also it should just be humanity supporting humanity. Okay, why does it have to necessarily just be women? Men need support as well. So it's just having a supportive network that one can come to. Okay, having a supportive network. Okay. Invitation. Okay. So, I hope that's what people feel that this channel is, that they've got the invitation to come, and it's a place of support. It's a place of comfort. It's a place where one can be genuine, okay? Okay. Home, okay. It should be a place that feels like your home. If it's a place of support, it's someplace where you want to come, hang out, know you're going to have some good interaction, okay? That's why I try on Fridays to have the live, Lady G Live, where you can come and just hang out and we can discuss whatever you want to discuss or read on whatever you want to read. It's an open place. Okay, so what we have is trying to get away with something. And the other side, emotions, overflowing emotions, okay? So this should be a place of home, not where you're coming and again, trying to get away with something. If somebody is coming, and again, it's a supportive place, But if you have somebody that's coming in that wants to just create drama, then what you do is you send them on your way. Okay? You don't invite somebody into a place that's supportive with somebody that's just there to create chaos. Okay? If you get somebody there and they want to be snarky, okay, and they think they're being so clever that usually they're okay, but every once in a while they have to throw in a really snarky thing, okay, you have the right to say, you know what, you can go down the road, okay, but this is a place of support for people that want to be genuine, okay, and be supportive of each other and have a safe place to come, okay, where you're not going to feel like your emotions and things are being trampled on, okay. Now, you can have a difference of opinion, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you get snarky about it, that's another thing. That's another thing entirely, okay? So, a place of people supporting people, women supporting women, there's an open invitation. This is your home. You know, our YouTube channels are our homes. And so there's an open invitation for people to come. But if they think they're going to railroad things and try to get away with something, be snarky, whatever, okay, create an emotional upheaval, then what you do is you send them on their way. You block them, you say, you know, I'm sorry. If you want to be here, be here. But, you know, this is my home, okay? This is the home of those that come to this channel and want to enjoy what's here, okay? So we're going to pick another one and see what else the universe is going to say today. Radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves, okay? Radical self-love. You know, if you don't love yourself, you can't love others. And this doesn't mean putting up a false front and a false love and you know, that's, it has to be open, genuine, radiate. Are you a person that can radiate, care about others, okay? Loving others, what does it say? You know, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. It's not do unto others before they do unto you, okay? It's not an eye for an eye if one you know, goes into some mode of wanting to attack somebody, okay? Climate, transits, climate. So the climate around us is radiating. Are you one that can radiate love for others? Do you want to see others progress? Do you want to see others, you know, as well as yourself? Okay. Are you supportive of others as well as yourself? Do you have real love for yourself? Okay. It's about balance, balancing things, coming to a sense of balance, and coming to a sense of truth, that internal truth. Okay. So does one have internal genuine truth? if one has this genuine truth, then one is going to want to give. One is going to want to radiate. One is going to want to put that out as a way to aid others to balance and to move things forward in their own life. They're willing to share that truth. Okay? And it comes from that heart of having made the journey and wanting to, again, put that out there for others to be able to make their own journey. If you have come out of suffering, you would like to see others be able to come out of suffering, okay? So you're willing to stand up and give whatever one can give, okay? And it comes from love, self-love, radiating love of others, self-love, okay? Wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we know. Okay. Intuition knows more than we know. Change. Change. Everything is in the midst of change and flux. Okay. And so sometimes, you may not be seeing clearly, and you have to go by intuition. Does it feel right? Shine. Leo, shine. Okay. Change. Shine. When one comes to that place of settledness within, one has transitioned, then one can be in that strength and shine. Okay. One knows what one has gathered and collected from the universe, okay, is beneficial. One is willing to go forward in the midst of whatever change is there. Okay? Things are always changing in the transitory world. And one may feel like they don't always see what's coming up, but when one has completed that journey and rests in that divine is, then it doesn't matter what the changes are that are coming up. One can have that strength within. Leo is the strength. One can have that strength within and shine and know that things are progressing in the manner it's meant to progress in. And one is willing to take action going forward in the future, no matter what the change is. Okay, no matter what the change is. So this, it's all a journey. Maybe one starts out in that ego framework of, again, learning that one has responsibilities, okay? And accepting the responsibilities we have in life. And coming to a point of more wisdom rather than this reactionary thing that people do. That I'm going to get even, I'm going to get back, I faced some loss, I didn't like what you said, I'm going to make you pay. Okay? That's where people start out. Okay? That's where they start out. In this anger and this angst and acting out. Okay? But one has to get real with things. And as one progresses and finds some love for themselves, okay? And people will say that they love themselves, but really they don't. They're acting from a point of some belief system they've held because maybe as a child they were told they weren't pretty, or they weren't, it doesn't matter what it is, they're stupid or whatever, okay? And they continue to act out of that. And they want to over project that there's something that they're not, to try to counter, to try to cover over, okay? But that doesn't work. That's not really self-love. They may try to convince themselves that that's some type of self-love, but it's not self-love, okay? So again, you have to be willing to move forward and look at things and be accountable for your actions. And you can't say I'm accountable for my actions and one keeps doing these things behind the scenes, okay? And trying to convince other people that one is something that one really doesn't feel that they are, okay? Because really one is conning oneself more than one is conning others, okay? So again, hopefully there's a movement forward. And as one moves forward, then one can open up to, you start with accountability. You want to go forward and create a supportive thing. There has to be self-love, okay? Love for others. If you love self, the divine is, if it comes to that, then one can radiate that out to others. And wisdom in play, okay? Not needing to know exactly what is coming up and still having that strength within to go forward, okay? That strength within to go forward, okay? And, standing in the midst of these things, like I have somebody that's behind the scenes that sends really nasty things, okay? Because they are so unhappy in their life. But you know what? If you have somebody that wants to do that and wants to try to upend your peace, if they send that, you just block them. You don't open it up, you don't read it, you don't take it in, you just block them and send them on their way. And they can stay in whatever misery that they're swimming in, okay? Out of whatever it is that they've got going, okay? This is something they need to handle in their own lives, okay? And they can try to make you their target, okay? But if you have somebody like that that's doing those type of things, that want to project their angst onto you and want to make you are all of their problem, again, this is somebody that's not willing to look at their stuff. They're not willing to go forward. They're going to see some perceived Lord only knows what. Usually it comes out of jealousy. It comes out of whatever drama they've got going in their life. And they're going to try to hit out, make well-armed darts. Okay? That is not a happy person. Okay? Somebody that wants to do that. And they want to continue to try to harass somebody. Continue it, rather than looking at their life. Rather than getting some peace in their life, they want to try to make somebody else their target, okay? And maybe they're over there being so proud of themselves, okay? For whatever hate they're spewing and trying to spew in your direction. But again, the best method with that is if they are sending things, okay, you ignore them, okay? They're welcome to whatever hateful nonsense they want to have going on, that they're trying to spew in your direction, okay? But again, if you have somebody that's doing that, you don't open the mail. You can tell from the title, okay, who it is. It's the same nonsense being sent. You block them, okay? Delete it, send it on its way. You don't open it up, you don't take it in, okay? Because that's what Darklist likes to do. They like to plant seeds of hate, seeds of doubt, seeds of angst, seeds of whatever they're trying to dirty you with, your consciousness with. Don't take it in. Don't give them the satisfaction. Okay? Now they can live in that hell realm of mind, whatever it is. Good luck with that. Okay? And there is karma. And when they leave the form, that's where they go, with ones of like consciousness. Okay? Ones of like consciousness. And if you've got a consciousness that's degraded into darkness, into, just hate, jealousy, hate, anger, viciousness, then that's where you're going to wind up. Okay? That's where these type of people wind up. So again, don't take it in. Send them on their way. And you stay in that peace. You stay in that love. You stay in that light. Okay? You make a home for others. You have a supportive place for others. Okay? So anyway, much happiness to everyone out there. Happy Thanksgiving. And for those that are just so miserable that you want to try to make everybody else's life miserable around you, I really wish that they would get some light in their lives. They would get some happiness in their life. They would get some self-satisfaction somewhere, some peace. Because people that do this, there is no peace. There's no peace anywhere. They're miserable, pathetic people of hate. And that's a very sad place to be, especially when it's Thanksgiving, a day to give thanks for our blessings, okay? A day to give thanks for our blessings, okay? To have enjoyment for where we're at, and to be able to share that with others, okay? So much love and light to everyone, and I'll see you online.